Hello, welcome to Shady Ginger Garage. These are the shades, I'm the ginger. Now that we've gotten to know each other, what are we working on today? Again, it's this pile of crap. Today, we are going to take that bumper, put it on this truck. As you can tell, it had a little incident before I got it. So what we need to do is we need to pull that grill, unbolt the bumper, and unbolt the two brackets that are on that frame rail. These two should be fine, but there's a good chance those two are twisted. So let's get started. First step is we have to remove the grill. One screw here, one screw here. Now we get a few down through here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just spot screws that are connected to the grill, take them loose, but be careful. Make sure you get them all out before you take this grill out, because you can break these grills pretty easy. Also, these headlights, or not headlights, the turn signals have to be taken out to get these grills out sometimes. So anyway, let's get going on that. Don't forget the screws that are hidden in here on each side, just like I did. Take these turn signals out. There'll be 4 screws, one on each corner, and there's another bolt for your grill right back there. Don't overlook that one. Okay, you have a lower valence here. It's a separate piece. This connects to the grill. The grill will sit right on top of this. Usually there'd be a bunch of plastic push pins connected to this. There was only 3 of them still in this one. All the ones down here on this end were sheared off whenever they hit whatever they hit. So now the fun part is this valence is kind of crushed in down here, and I don't want to tear it up because it's still in pretty decent shape. I need to get to that bolt right there. There's one there. There's one here. This one will be easy. Those are your top mounting bolts for the bumper. There's also one here in the corner. There's a total of 4 on the top. Sorry. There's a bracket that goes across here. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to be right here. 4 is going to be a pain to get to. That'll probably be the last bolt that I try to mess with, or I may unbolt the bracket from underneath since it's got to be replaced anyway. But now we're at a point where we can actually get to removing the bumper. If you have an impact, I recommend it. I have a Milwaukee. Not everybody has one. This can be done with a breaker bar and hand tools, but these can be pretty tight, and even worse, they can be rusty. Luckily, there is not a lot for rust on this truck. The rockers and cab corners have been patched with Bondo and fiberglass. Not the right way to do it, but that's what somebody did, so... Otherwise, this truck really doesn't have much for rust. Just a few spots here and there. So, pretty lucky on this bumper replacement so far. Alright, pretty much everybody's out of the pool for bolts. I got this one on the top and bottom. I got that one on the top and bottom. This one top and bottom. Then this one is bottom only. I can't get to the top. I'm going to take the bracket off. And the bracket is fun. Let me tell you. I've done a few of these now. Got to get that bolt out and that one. This one's not bad. That one sucks because your clearance to this is like nothing. It looks good on camera, but you can't get much on there except a wrench. So those are 18 millimeter that hold the bumper on, but I'm not sure that these are 18s. So get some tools rounded up here and see about that. Even though I have an impact, I did have to get a breaker bar and ratchet out for one of the bolts on the top side of the bumper here that I didn't have great access to. I couldn't get to it because the impact was too bulky. So even with power tools, you need to have hand tools on hand. Alright, bumper's off. That last bracket bolt really fought me. So that's what she looks like without a front end. All sad and dumpy. Now, I gotta get my replacement brackets out and start prepping to put that on. Pretty sure, yeah, this one's definitely bent. You can see that's nice and flat. And that one's pushed over and in. So I gotta get that bracket off too. To do that, there are 3 bolts. Now, the backside's a capture nut, so it's welded to the frame. So you got to undo them from the outside of the frame rail and that bracket comes right out. Alright, welcome to my mess. All the bent shit's off. There's the old bumper with the corner bracket, and there's the main bumper horn bracket. So it is nice to see the end of those not packed all full of mud and hayseed. But yeah, at least the skid plates are still there. Usually those are missing too. Anyway, let's get our brackets together and start reassembly. Alright, there you go. Fresh brackets from the junkyard with the hardware. So finish prepping these and start putting them on the truck. Install them loose so you can get everything lined up, and then tighten them up after everything's together. Alright, here we are going back together. Bumpers mounted. Got our valence in there. And next we put the grill back in. Pretty much just opposite of removal. You just take screws out, remove everything, put screws back in as you put it back together. Pretty straightforward. These trucks are pretty simple as far as this part. So, get back to it and show you when I got the grill on. Alright, it's all coming together. Grill's back in, turn signals are in. I still need to put the trim piece and the plate bracket on there, and I've got some bracket bolts I still have to tighten underneath. But we're just about there. Alright, there she is, all finished up, put back together. Not perfect, but good beater farm truck. So, didn't come out too bad. Can't really say I have any complaints. Of course, I've done 4 or 5 of these now, so, you know, getting pretty used to them. But anyway, hope you learned something from it. Just a simple video. Until next time, bye.